Well, hello to all you Kingdom Hearts fans out there. I am TJ Dudley. This is episode 42 of my reviews. Well, now, between the Enchanted Dominion and the Mysterious Tower, Aqua catches wind of her master, which is Master Ericus, being struck down. Now, whether, while as you're playing the game, Aqua herself is still trying to figure out, who's actually responsible, though Terra's name is brought up in the mix. Now, once you get to the Mysterious Tower, of course, again, this is going to instruct Aqua and say that she needs to head out to the Keyblade Graveyard. Before Aqua leaves for the Keyblade Graveyard, she gets two more D-Links, this time from Donald and Goofy. Since the Keyblade Graveyard is going to be the somewhat last world to visit, you will definitely have to take time and make sure that, of course, Aqua is fully stocked as far as her items, her deck commands, and everything of that nature, making sure that you are absolutely prepared and ready to go because you'll be fighting it. You'll be fighting at least three very, very tough competitors. One of them being a former member of Organization 13. And, though I have yet to play Birth by Sleep, I can tell you, he's still, he still looks like a tough customer to beat. Of course, once you get to the Keyblade Graveyard itself, of course you're going to have a last minute opportunity to obtain a couple of more items from various treasure chests, fighting off more reverse as you go along. Then you're gonna come up then you're gonna come up where all three friends, Terra, Ventus, and Aqua, are apparently standing at a crossroads. Of course, here's where Aqua learns the truth that Master Ericus was indeed struck down, that it was done by Terra originally, but it turned out to be a ploy by Master Xehanort to exploit the darkness in Terra's heart. While Terra deals with Master Xehanort, Aqua, who is trying to protect a now frozen Ventus from Breg, who is your next opponent in this endeavor, as far as Aqua's storyline goes. My strategy probably would be the same strategy I've used while battling while battling his nobody form Zigbar in Kingdom Hearts 2. I can't really give you a good sound strategy of battling Bragg because I've yet to play Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep to its completion. Depending on your playing style, and depending on what level your character is by the time you reach the Keyblade graveyard. Hopefully it'll be at a substantial enough high level where you have a very good chance of succeeding the first time around. You know, even if you put it on legend difficulty. Shortly after Bragg's defeat and demise, he goes off and boasts about how he wanted to buy some time and he got it. Of course, by the time Aqua realizes what Bragg is saying, Ventus comes down and strikes and attacks Aqua. While Aqua is seemingly knocked unconscious, she remembers the words that Ventus told her earlier, which was, "I'm asking you as a friend, just put it into me." Meaning, Ventus wanted Aqua to kill him, you know, in hopes that the Keyblade wasn't forged. Aqua comes to via by thanks to King Mickey. Aqua looks up and it appears that she's looking at Ven, but Mickey quickly finds out that it's not Ven. It is actually Vanitas who took over Ven's body and seemingly his heart, considering the fact that Vanitas is holding what appears to be the completed version of the actual Keyblade in order to gain access into the actual Kingdom Hearts. The battle itself is going to take a good little while. My personal opinion, I would treat this battle as if you were fighting Xemnas for the last time in Kingdom Hearts 2, Xion from 358 2 Days, and Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII. That's how I would approach this final confrontation as far as Aqua's storyline goes. Now, shortly after when you beat and best Vanitas, the Keyblade that Vanitas carries shatters, and both Aqua and Ven are seemingly scattered into the stars. Mickey finds them along the way and takes them back to Mysterious Tower. Here's where Aqua learns that Ven's heart has left his body and it appears he's sleeping. Once you complete Aqua's storyline, be sure to save it and do not override the save file. You save it in another save slot because it contains one third of what you would need to unlock the final episode. That's gonna do it for Aqua's storyline in a nutshell. Now, as far as Ventus is concerned, I consider Ventus to be the actual Sora in this endeavor. Because you have Terra, who is basically Riku. You have Aqua, who kind of takes up to Kairi. And then, of course, you have Ventus, the more playful one, the more carefree one, who basically takes on Sora's personality, so to speak. Who knew? But much like both Terra and Aqua, Ben starts off at the land of departure. Shortly after Terra leaves the land of departure, Aqua, not Aqua, shoot, Ben, let me rephrase that. Ben is up in his room, wondering he's always why he's always left behind and whatnot. Vanitas comes in, steps in, and basically coerces Ben to leave the land of departure, not only in search of Terra, but to explore the outside world, outside of his home. And basically, Ventus does that. Several, most of the places that Ventus goes to see, Terra and Aqua been there already. Maybe, I think maybe with the exception of the Badlands. Now there will now with Ventus, I can see myself taking part in doing more of the side games during the walkthrough of Ventus than I would with Terra and Aqua combined, considering the fact that Ben is the more playful one of the three. Now, at some point during the during the walkthrough of Ventus, you know, closing in on the end of the walkthrough of Ventus, you're going to be instructed to head for the Keyblade Graveyard. Which is where, of course, Terra and Aqua went. You're going to go to the Keyblade Graveyard, of course, and Ben is going to end up being frozen by Master Xehanort himself. Shortly after Aqua is attacked by Vanitas, Ventus miraculously thaws himself out and battles Vanitas right then and there while Aqua is still knocked unconscious. Of course, Ben defeats Vanitas. Despite that, Vanitas still absorbs Ben, and while Aqua is fighting Vanitas on the outside, you will be fighting Vanitas on the inside. While it appears on the outside that the Keyblade has been forged, that is not entirely the case on the inside of Vanitas. And shortly before you finally defeat Vanitas, you'll go into I would say a Keyblade to Keyblade confrontation, something similar to a fencing match. Of course, with time and precision, and not to mention over patience, you actually defeat Vanitas. That'll do it for this episode.